I yield to the gentleman from
Thank
Florida
you so
for
much, Mr. Towns, Mr.
statement.
Chairman, for yielding. And as the Republican leader of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, I take particular interest in today's hearing, and thank you for holding it. And I wish we were doing an even better job in our committee, Transportation and Infrastructure. We do have a lot of responsibility as the largest committee in Congress and a lot of oversight. But I'm particularly interested in what you have found here, and it does give me great concern. We have tried to conduct a regular overview of the stimulus dollars, and I think that's very important because it was a huge amount of money. I think now it's scored at somewhere around $862 billion. Today, the President has is going to sign a so-called jobs bill at $17 billion or $18 billion, however you figure it. And it also has a high emphasis on infrastructure and T&I projects. First of all, I'm deeply concerned about getting that money out. To date, as of March 3rd, the last report I had from our committee staff, of $48 billion in stimulus money that went through the Department of Transportation of the $862 billion, the $48 billion, only 18% had gotten out, which gives me great angst about what the President's going to sign today, a much smaller amount, even getting that money out, and people not having jobs. My state rose in unemployment in the January report to one of the top 10. But the difficulty in getting money out is one thing, oversight is another thing, but then to find out that the Department of Transportation is not being a good overseer of those contractors and those vendors who are getting some of this money. And if you read the report, and again, this is a very shocking report that's come out by the Inspector General of DOT. It takes so long that to disbar someone or find them ineligible that we may have in fact already given, and I have some reports, and I'm having our staff investigate it. We may have given money to people who should not be participating in this process. So we aren't getting the money out. We're possibly giving the money to people who shouldn't be eligible players in this. And again, it's deeply concerning and frustrating from our standpoint. But I thank you for conducting this hearing. We're going to dedicate some of our investigative staff to going after folks who now we're learning, again, possibly should have been disbarred or disallowed in this process from receiving money, who may have received that money. And we intend to also bring this report to our DOT and T&I committee, and we'll continue to follow this. But appreciate again your work, both the Inspector General and this